What's going on, everybody? My name is Mario. This is a channel all about amusement park type stuff, but mostly coasters. And today we're technically celebrating my birthday, despite the fact that my birthday was 2 months ago. And we're gonna go to all the Universal parks. I've actually had to get a Universal pass for the first time since living in Florida. It's gonna be a fun old time. And our first ride of the day is going to be Rip Ride Rocket, which I'm excited to get on because it's been a minute. And just like that, we got off Rip Ride Rocket. We got randomly put in the front row, which was really fun. I thought it was pretty smooth up there. Jolly thought it was shaky and threw her around, but she liked that.
Oh man, I got like, my tummy was flapping, my arms were flapping. It was wonderful.
It was out of control, but it wasn't like jittery to where like it rattles your brain. No. It just threw you around.
No, yeah.
Which you like being thrown around, but not getting the brain rattled.
Right.
As do I, so it was really fun. But the queue, however, is pretty lame. It's just TV screens showing you the songs that you can select to listen to on the ride and nothing else, which is crazy because all the other queues at Universal are amazing or like good at worst. Is a stark contrast between all the other rides that have great theming. So even though we only waited about 30 minutes on a very busy day, it felt a lot longer. Like I was surprised to look at my watch and be like, dang, this was only half an hour. We stopped by Auntie Anne's to get us some pretzel bites, some cinnamon sugar, and some buttery, salty goodness too. I know it's like pretty lame to get Auntie Anne's since it's like a chain, but it's so good, dude. This is our favorite thing to get for food when we come to the park. Next up, we're gonna hit up Men in Black. It's another one that I haven't done in a while, but it's good fun, so let's do it. So I waited a pretty chunky 25-ish minutes. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, Mario beat me, which is sad.
The spinning on that ride is so much fun. It was fun to do something different, and the air conditioning in that queue is, wow.
Yeah, it was a much needed little relief.
Now we're gonna go to Volcano Bay. So we got our Tapus, and if you guys know what these are, these basically reserve your spot in line. So pretty much everything here is a virtual line, and then you just have a little bit of a wait once you get into the actual entrance for the attraction. Pretty, huh? The first thing on our agenda at Volcano Bay is to get a time reserved for Krakatoa, the park's amazing water coaster, and then we'll go grab some food. Oh, that's so good. Java got this jerk chicken mac and cheese. That is so good. And I got this barbecue chicken pizza. Hopefully this will be good too. But that mac and cheese, holy heck, that's like one of the best theme park foods I've ever had. That's amazing. But now that we're done with lunch, let's go ahead and ride some slides, or slide some rides, or slide some slides. How was Volcano Bay?
It was super fun. I love this place.
We got on some body slides, some raft slides. Wasn't able to film really any of it, but it was a great time. Honestly, this was the best part of the day for sure.
Oh yeah, this was a ton of fun.
Yeah, we spent how many hours here? I keep going to look at my Tapu, but it doesn't tell time.
Oh, I have to get my Tapu back.
Yeah, we have to get the Tapu back. That always makes Javi sad. Nice, the Tapu reminds you to check your locker. That's really nice, because I mean, we, and especially me, are dumb and need reminders like that. So that does it for park number 2. We're gonna dry off and head over to Islands of Adventure now.
Woo!
So the first thing we're gonna do is Poseidon and Fury, because we've never done it before, and I'm super excited. It looks so pretty, and I have no idea what to expect, so it'll be fun. So that was
campy.
Yeah, campy, underwhelming too, I think.
But still fun.
Because it wasn't like a show, it wasn't really a walkthrough either. There's like lots of water effects and fire, and then like some really old school projection mapping that probably would have been cool 20 plus years ago. So the technology does not hold up per se, but it was still fun to do something new. And there was like a couple really cool things. Like there's this one reveal of a room that you go into that was like crazy because it seems like it's a teeny tiny room and then it's a big room. And then the other thing was like this water tunnel you walk through. That was insane.
Super cool
It was
water
basically
tunnel.
like a funhouse tunnel that's like spinning and makes you feel all dizzy with like water jets going around an entire
like the
tube.
tram.
Overall, do I recommend doing it? Not necessarily.
If you are an annual pass holder, do it at least once. If you are here on vacation and you're trying to fit everything in, maybe you don't need to make time for it.
That's the perfect way of putting it. But if you are here for like a week or something, might as well if you haven't done it yet. But bottom of the priority list. So if Javi looks like how she looked like at Volcano Bay, it's because she's in her bathing suit still. So we're gonna go ride the water rides because we never ride them because Javi doesn't particularly care for them, but we're literally in our bathing suits. So the water rides are a lot more manageable when you're already in aquatic attire, if you will. And yes, the sun is going down, but it is still like 80 degrees out.
And windy.
Yeah, but we're gonna go home right after this, so. We're wet and cold. I wonder why. You have fun though.
Soaking wet. Yeah, it was actually really cool.
It has like roller coaster elements on it. There's multiple points where you roll and coast. And there's even an airtime hill after that last drop. Super fun. But you do get drenched. And I'm not talking like you get wet like how you normally get on log rides. You get drenched like how you normally get on raft rides. But super fun log ride. Genuinely might be one of my favorites.
Yeah. And I was thinking about it too. It's like the theming, like I'm not familiar with this IP, but the theming is still fun. It's still a really fun log ride to go on. I really enjoyed it. If you didn't get so soaking wet, I would gladly do it again and again.
My back is still dry right now, so my back didn't get soaked, but let's go ahead and ruin that on top of ice. We're even wetter. I just really don't know how that happened. Every inch of clothing is soaked.
My shorts are stuck to my legs, like.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to ride Popeyes without getting even just the slightest dot of clothing not be drenched. It was fun though.
Yeah, the theming on that one is also super duper fun. Like a lot of thought went into it clearly, and it's pretty immersive. You just get too wet.
But it's a fun ride. It's fun to do it every now and then. And surprisingly, I'm not freezing. I don't know about you.
I'm not freezing either.
Now we're just about ready to leave. We're gonna leave soon, so we didn't want to do the 50 minutes for Hagrid, so we're doing single rider. I've actually never done single rider on any of the rides at this park. Haven't had a Hagrid's Night Ride in a while, so I'm excited. So we did our last ride of the day on Hagrid's. Javi got lucky and got placed up front as a single rider. We both got sidecar, but it was still really fun. I sat towards the back and I feel like I didn't do the ride justice in my review. I know I gave it like a 9 out of 10, but it was, I don't know. Like the launches were punchier than I remembered. You actually get some floater airtime in spots that I didn't remember. And the drop track even was better than I remember. Like my stomach...
Drop track really made my tummy go.
Yeah, the drop track made my tummy drop. So it was really nice to get to experience it after not having been on it in a while. And just before we head out, we're gonna try Bend the Bow, which is a relatively new food spot at City Walk where they have fusion bows. How is it so far?
Pretty yummy.
Yeah, I had a bite of the fried chicken kimchi one. Pretty tasty so far. They have duck, they have shrimp, they have veggie. All the options look super good, and on first bites, tastes pretty good so far. But now that we're back in the parking lot, going down the escalators, making our way to the car, that'll officially do it for my unofficial birthday. Really fun time. Universal's always a vibe. Oh, the bow place was a good snack, fun to try something different, a little greasy. Not all of them were great. Some of them were really delicious. I feel like I'm all over the place with this little review of it. And a little pricey for stuff that isn't super filling. But that's gonna do it. Subscribe, like the video, and text your mom. You haven't talked to her in a while. Anything else to add?
It's like.